Greetings and thank you for your interest in worship, how to use your work to worship God. This is a series of videos that are sort of like chapter previews of the book. They point out the key ideas of each chapter. Today we're going to look at chapter 6, which is about the eternal significance of our work. One of the best books on this subject is Darrell Cosden's book, The Heavenly Good of Our Earthly Work. I really love that title, by the way. What Cosden says is that at the moment our work is situated in between two periods, the period of Jesus' resurrection and the period of his glorious return. And in this way, our work sort of anticipates the new creation. It actually allows us to be part of the process of giving people an expectation of what Jesus' return will usher in. He's got a great quote, let me read it to you. For ordinary Christians, it is largely through our work that we reflect God's image and cooperate with him in bringing humanity and creation to their ultimate maturity and future. Some of us have a sneaking suspicion that our work has this process of being part of the design work of the new creation. I think this is wonderfully illustrated in a short story by J.R.R. Tolkien, Leaf by Niggle, which I first came across in Tim Keller's book, Every Good Endeavour. This short story tells the story about a character called Niggle. He's a painter and he would really love to paint a beautiful tree, but he keeps getting distracted from his work, and the most that he can do is paint a leaf. And he's got the leaf down really, really well. But unfortunately, he actually dies before he has the possibility of finishing his beautiful masterpiece of the great tree. And so the story is told that he actually passes over to the other side. Let me read you what it says in that story. As he entered the new earth, a shadow fell over him. Before him stood the tree, his tree, finished. If you could say that of a tree that was alive, its leaves opening, its branches growing and bending in the wind that Niggle had so often felt or guessed and had so often failed to catch. He gazed at the tree and slowly lifted his arms and opened them wide. "It's a gift," he said. He was referring to his art and also to the result, but he was using the word quite literally. He went on looking at the tree. All the leaves he had ever laboured at were there, as he had imagined them rather than as he had made them. And there were others that had only budded in his mind, and many that might have budded, if only he had had time. I think this is a beautiful concept of what our work is like. We're sort of in the process of imagining what it might be in all its fullness in the new creation. So what about you? What about your work? Have you ever thought about it as a sort of foretaste of the new creation? Have you ever thought about what your work might look like if it was really complete and whole?